Morning everybody. So today it is Saturday morning, it's February, and I thought I would do another follow me around video today. I'm not quite sure what I've got planned. Obviously I am going to have some breakfast and then I have to go and feed the horses and whatever. It's 6:45 now, so I will see you in a little bit. Bye. So the horses are eating their breakfast. How's your breakfast this morning, Chesney? Is it nice? Yeah? Okay, and I've started changing their rugs. I've soaked Fidget some hay for tonight, so it has time to drain before tonight, so I usually tip that out when I finished mucking out in the morning, so it soaks for sometimes half an hour, sometimes an hour. Right, I shall finish the rug. So I just brought the hay out to the horses. It's getting a bit, basically when at the start of the winter I started spreading it around the field a bit, but I've decided to sort of sacrifice an area a bit in the half of the field that I'm going to do a lot of work on this year and do the other half next year. So I've done soil analysis on that and I'm waiting for the results on what I need to put on the field. It's raining now. It rained so much yesterday. The field has got puddles in the furrows, which is nice, and as you can see I have now made quite a mess of the field with the hay, and I should, at some point, I will have to come and clear it all up, which I'm not looking forward to be perfectly honest with you, but it will be a job I will have to do. Anyway, I think the horses have finished their breakfast now. I've been putting the hay out while they're eating because Chesney gets a lot of food now because I'm trying to build his weight back up, and he takes ages to eat it, so he's watching me now. So I think he's probably finished and I better go and put them out. So it's now 7:45, so an hour later, so I've had breakfast, I've got to the stables, fed the horses, changed the rugs, put the hay out, and they are now in the field. And now I'm going to start skipping out before I do the big muck out. So as you can see, Basil, actually this is pretty clean for him on a Saturday morning. So we've got to do that first. Obviously the yard needs sweeping. Fidget is always quite a clean boy really, he's not too bad at all. And Chesney, who has a really big stable, Chesney's very clean, he always makes little piles at the back and the rest is all nice and clean, so that won't be too bad to do. So I shall crack on with the skipping out. See you in a bit. Okay, so that's the skipping out done. That's Basil's stable, skipping out done. As you can see, the sun has come out. Fidget stable, clear of droppings. And Chesney stable, so I'm going to do the big muck out now, so clear out all the wet shavings from underneath and tidy up the messy areas and make the stables all look clean and tidy again. So I will check in a little. So I finished the stables now. I put them, got all the wet out, cleaned them out, put the shavings back down and put some nice clean shavings in them all. Fidget's, I usually put the shavings in on the bottom because of his breathing problems, his ROA. I try and limit the dust a little bit, I mean not hugely, and he won't be in until later, so it will have settled, but he'll kick them about obviously. But so that's what I try and do with his. The others are all done. I'm just going to do the hay nets now, and then that'll be it for the stables this morning, so I'll see you in a while. So that's the yard all swept now. It's not beautiful, it's slightly, it's not wet enough to like really be easy to sweep, and it's not dry enough to be really easy to sweep, so it looks better but it's not perfect. I don't like sweeping it when the weather's like this, because it doesn't look really very brilliant when you're finished. But there you go, you can only do what you can do. And so that's them all finished this morning. I'm going to come back and ride later. Now I've got a few blogs I need to write, so I'm going to go home and do that and have some lunch before I come back and ride. So I'll see you later. So it's just after lunch. I've done a bit of blogging or writing blogs this morning, and I've come down now after lunch to ride Basil. I'm going to school him today, I think. And I just thought I'd show you what we've been doing, because I don't know if any of you read my blogs, but I've been starting to try and teach Basil to jump again. We haven't jumped for, I think, 5 or 6 years, because we haven't really had anywhere to jump. So I wanted to start again from scratch, and we started like with just walking over a single pole and trotting over a single pole, and then cantering over a single pole, and then 2 or 3 weeks ago we started trotting over a very small cross pole, which was quite a big thing for him and me, to be fair. And now this week we have progressed to cantering over a small jump, so I just thought I'd show you the small jump we've been cantering over. We might do it again today. I think it depends a little bit on his mood and how loopy he's feeling today, really. But this is the little jump we've been cantering over this week. It's the first time we cantered over a jump, so it's, you know, it's not a big thing for a lot of people, but it's quite a big thing for me. So there we go, and we've got our trotting poles and then our single pole over the other side there. So I'm going to go and catch him now and get him tacked up and bring him out for a bit of schooling. I don't think I'm going to try and record that today, because the sun's sort of quite in a bad position, and it'll glare off the camera, I think, too much. So I will let you know how I got on. So we've just finished our ride, haven't we, Basil? You were not too bad. You were quite good today, weren't you? He's very, very cakey wet on his neck, and he's just starting to molt his winter coat now, aren't you? He's starting to... Oh, the sun's in our faces, isn't it? That's very bright. Hey, is that very bright? Right, so just going to put your rug back on. You can go back out of the field for a little while, hey? Give you a little brush on your saddle patch. Get rid of that scurfy bit. I've just put Basil out. Fidget's having a little sleep. I can't go too close because he'll run away. But he's having a little nap. So I'm having a little walk around the field. I thought I'd check the fence. And Fidget woke up and said, "What are you doing?" I'm gonna focus. There he is. He's so cute. He's got on his spare rug today because he got so wet on Tuesday. No, he got so wet on Thursday. He's got his spare rug on. So we have a fox around here. He lives somewhere here. I'm not quite sure, but I think this is where he comes through. Don't know if you probably can't see it there, but I saw him a couple of mornings ago. When I was just putting Fidget out, he came across the well, not even the bottom of the field really. He came across the middle of the field in the bright daylight, because now it's lighter earlier in the morning. So I guess they're out and about. Anyway, he trotted across the field, no worries about anything, and it's really nice to see them. Getting a bit windy now, isn't it, boy chaps? They're out having a little munch now, hey? Oh, hello Disney, is that your nose? Are you showing your moustache? Your moustache? Got a funny moustache? eating. Behind the electric fence. Chesney's eating. And Basil's eating. Hey, Chesney's determined that I've got something to eat. Or shall I leave you in peace for a little while? Yeah? I need to do some poo picking. I probably do. Yep, so that's the aim now. Poo picking. So I've decided to get the horses in a bit early today because the sky's really black and I think maybe it's going to rain a lot, and I don't want them to be soaking wet, to be honest, because then the rugs will be wet. So they think they agree because Basil's come to the gate, so I'm gonna get them in. So here they are, all in. Fidget's eating stick. What's this, Fidget, in your mane? What's that? Huge clod of mud you've got attached. Where did you find... Not sure how easy... Is that going to come... Oh, yes. There we go. A bit better. It's all wet and horrible. Grotty Bob. Hey, is that nice? Oh, he says, I don't like it when you have the camera on me. Leave me in peace to eat my tea, please. Alright, good boy. I'll go and pick Chesney's feet out first, shall I? Look at you in your fancy bed. Is it nice, that bed? Yeah, it's all fluffy. Look at that black cloud now. It's gone over. It hailed a bit. It didn't really rain. We had a bit of hail and a bit of rain, but not much else. So, I am filling horse buckets for those horses that don't like drinking out the automatic waterers anymore, namely Chesney and Fidget, who's actually can't reach his, bless him. He's it's a bit too high for you, isn't it, Fidget, your waterer? Too high for your little legs, hey? And Chesney just not quite sure why he's stopped drinking out of it, so obviously I daren't leave him without any water, so now he gets a water bucket as well. Awkward, awkward, awkward. So I'm sorry this hasn't been a very exciting vlog today. Not much going on really, just the usual sort of bits and bobs and jobs for a Saturday. So all the horses are in and I think I am going to leave it there for today. Basil is still eating, aren't you, Basil? You'll be tucking in for a while yet, won't you, to your tea? How much tea have you got left? Yeah, quite a lot. You're going to save that for later. Yeah? Save that for later, funny face. Alright then. So I'll see you again soon, and thanks very much for watching, everyone. Bye.